Okay, a little walk from the cottage.
Yeah, let's go.
We've been recuperating from our travels in an Airbnb. Have you been enjoying your Airbnb, Charlie?
Yeah, it's been very good. Very nice. Just wish my shoulder would get better.
Yeah, it needs to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Got to come around the backside of this mill. We're in the village of Burneside here. All the YouTubers doing van life have all been having a really hard time, haven't they, with these storms?
Well, full time in a camper van in this sort of weather is really tough.
Yeah,
we found it hard. We've only done
it hard, and
like 11 days.
We're only playing at it, aren't we, Charlie?
We are.
So it's a beautiful day up here in the lakes today, and we were going to go out in the van, but then we decided it could be bedlam out there, couldn't it? Because it's a Sunday.
It's a lovely day.
Everyone's been cooped up.
Everyone's going to be out for the day, aren't they?
Yeah.
Plenty of time back in the van from tomorrow when we're back on the road.
Kissing gate, Charlie.
Oh no. I've had one of them for a while.
That's nice and clear, isn't it?
Lovely and clear.
Beautiful. Don't get too close to that bank, look, it's undercut. Charlie's sunbathing every second she can, look. There was supposed to be drone footage of this walk, but somehow I lost it.
It's the little spider.
Where is he?
There.
Oh yeah, tiny. A nice little bridge. Twin arch. Will you fit through that gap?
I don't know.
You might, I might. Well, we haven't had much luck. You was hoping this was going to be a pub where we could have some lunch. It's not open at the weekends. Here's where the path continues.
Beck Mickle-ing.
Wonder when this one came down, look. It always amazes me how shallow the roots are on a tree.
On some of them.
This weir was the furthest extent of our walk along the lovely River Sprint. That long trough in the middle, I assume, is to help the fish swim upstream. We're on our way back to the Airbnb. We didn't do much filming whilst we were in the Airbnb. We were focused on getting Carol's shoulder better. But we'll show you some shots in the morning once we've straightened the place up just before we leave. Morning folks, it's the 28th of February. This is a shot of the lounge where we were nice and cosy for the past 3 days. We did a little bit of cooking whilst we're here, but also had some takeaways. There was a good washer dryer here, which gave us the opportunity to wash all of the clothes and bedding. There was a nice big comfy bed where we got a few good nights sleep. We're getting a taste for Airbnbs and find them much better than a hotel room, as nobody comes in to bother you. So it looks like that sunny weather we had the day before was all we're getting. As it's staying cold, we're on the hunt for some LPG.
So do they have LPG?
Yeah, it's not on the front here, it's around the back.
Oh right.
Where the lorries fill up.
They're hiding it.
Yeah.
There's no signs.
Lane 20.
Lane 20, right.
We've never encountered the LPG pump in the lorries section before. Yeah, that's LPG.
Right.
We got some gas, only took 8.5 litres. The next job is to find a supermarket so we can get a few supplies. ANPR.
They like you to pay and then...
Sign you don't want to see.
To the shop.
Carol went inside to do the shopping and I stayed with the van and researched somewhere for us to go. Well, we never expected to see these two this morning. Where on earth are you going, frog? Jumping towards us. It's a good job we didn't have to get up to the Lake District like that. Got a little park up for you. If this road floods.
I should think it does. quite a bit.
Fast rising tides,
Quicksand,
hidden channels. Well, that's really enticing.
Yeah.
So it's not a good spot for spending the night then, is it?
No, definitely not.
You've got some serious ball play going on here. He's got it. Crazy dog. We've got the makings, so it's time for a nice little fry up. Okay.
Thanks very much. Can't beat my favourite breakfast bun, bacon and egg.
You needed that, didn't you? Because you got Paulie's shoulder. Here comes Daisy May, ready for a walk. I wonder how often this floodgate has to be shut. Got daisies on the top. Never seen anything like that before, have you?
No.
What's the score with the pier then?
Well, they had to build this pier after they built that viaduct.
Right.
Because that blocked off any seaborne traffic going into the port of Milnthorpe.
Right. What's going on here then? We took a stroll along the seafront. It wasn't long before that rain started coming down again. I bet that can be a little bit of a scary crossing when it's really rough. If you're a van lifer and looking for a tap, there seems to be one here on the seafront. So we've been holed up in Arnside all afternoon in the pouring rain, and now we're moving off to try and find somewhere to spend the night.
So we're heading to a place called Lakeside, which is right at the bottom of Lake Windermere, and apparently you can park there all night for about £4.50 I think it is. So we found that on Park for a night, so we'll see when we get there.
Our first bit of sun all day.
Yay, sun!
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be a nice day tomorrow.
Yeah. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Let's see if that bloody shepherd's right, shall we? I remember this place on our first trip.
Yay! Here, yeah. By the Lakeside Hotel and Spa. So if we get flooded out in the night or there's any disaster, we can go and check in.
Yeah. Don't think I've ever seen it this still. We were supposed to be cooking this evening in the van. I don't really feel like that now, so I think we'll go out for a pub meal somewhere. This little pouch you gave us, Martin and Marie, is absolutely perfect for sticking a ticket to the window when the windows get condensated. Alright, time to get back on the road. Let's see what today has in store.
Frosty old morning. This is an old bobbin mill. It's not actually open at the moment, but we have been there before. I've got a booking.
Perfect. Right, the name on booking.
I've got to walk up the lane now, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm going to walk up to the house.
Makes a change from yesterday.
Well, I'll make the assumption that you haven't been before.
Okay, yes,
I'll say
yeah.
all this is really just to get you started, and then if you've got any questions, we're all here to answer those for you. So you've got the 2 rooms down here, entrance hall, kitchen and the parlour. Scullery through there just at the bottom of the stairs, and then 4 more rooms upstairs to have a look at. Pretty much everything in here is original, so it's what Beatrix left with the house. So all the furniture you see, the artwork, the ceramics, all belong to her. They were special in some way, which is why she brought them to Hilltop. Photos, absolutely fine, just without a flash. All we ask of you as you're going round, if you can just avoid sitting in chairs or touching the objects themselves. And you'll see just by looking around, we've not labelled everything up. It's not supposed to feel like a museum, more like a home that she's just walked out of. So as I say, please do ask questions if you want to get the most out of your visit.
Yeah, thank you.
And you'll see the illustrations. I'm sure you all know that after Beatrix bought Hilltop in 1905, it became the inspiration for a lot of the stories, as did the garden, the village. So we've got Samuel Whiskers mainly because that was set in the house.
Yeah.
So by looking at the illustrations and then looking around you, you'll see pretty much what Beatrix saw back in the day when she was painting those pictures.
Yeah.
She just walked out of the garden in the museum.
Continuing to write to 1913.
For anyone who doesn't know, Beatrix Potter was an English writer and illustrator. She's best known for her children's books featuring animals such as The Tale of Peter Rabbit. She was born in South Kensington on the 28th of July 1866 and passed away on the 22nd of December 1943 near Surrey. Beatrix had a deep love of the English Lake District, and this led her to buy many properties in order to preserve them for future generations. If you want to visit Hilltop, then it's absolutely essential that you book in advance. So I vote we now go down for a walk around Hawkshead.
Yeah.
On the way back from the house, I spotted this ginger cat settling down in the sun for the morning. He's got a friend to keep him company on the opposite hill. Just managed to squeeze that in, haven't they?
Yeah. Thank you for visiting Hilltop.
Well, I enjoyed that, but a bit too many people for me.
And that was it on a quiet day. I think we got to see more this time because when we came before it was in the summertime and it was even busier,
Literally,
wasn't it?
you were shoulder to shoulder with
Yeah,
people, aren't
and you couldn't see the things in the rooms,
it's
whereas
people.
because there's lots there that I've just seen that I don't remember seeing before.
Right, I fancy a sausage and bacon roll now. Yeah, toilets are getting really expensive, aren't they?
50p. That was a close shave on that one.
Yeah, that could be embarrassing. I was just about to go in and ask if you do a bacon and sausage roll, and it's a vegan cafe.
Freshly filled rolls, breakfast baguettes.
Oh, that's breakfast baguettes, does it say?
Yeah, if they're still doing
That's
them.
me, please. The old cobbler's tea shop. Where is it?
3 tables of 2.
We were in there as quick as a rat up a drain pipe. This is what we wanted, wasn't it? Nice bacon and sausage baguette. These hit the spot. I think Carol went for another tea cake. Strange little place.
Yeah, it's a bit worrying that
Yeah.
the payment system, because I've just tapped my card on there
What, she didn't show you what it was?
There's no, you don't know what you've tapped.
Yeah.
No receipt or anything.
I think they're trustworthy, Charlie.
Yeah.
Big trouble if they're not, won't they?
Very quaint.
Diggly donor.
Yeah.
Now all we need to do is to walk off the sausage and bacon roll. It's a bit of a steep old climb, this hill. Last time we were up here was in the snow, but then I had a four-wheel drive vehicle with proper snow tyres. Single track road with passing places.
Be interesting.
Let's
That's a steep one.
yeah. That was good of him to wait there. This is one of our favourite walks in the Lake District, Tarn Hows, and it's a very easy walk if you're not too got on your feet. Lots of lovely views of the lake and the surrounding hills, and you can even hire a mobility scooter from the National Trust if you need to do so. These cattle roam wild here and can be often found on the footpaths. Need to check out what side of this fence we're supposed to be on.
We want to be this side of the fence. Path's a bit higher up.
Looks like we can get through here.
It's a bit boggy.
Yeah, you'll have to come up further
Yeah,
up the hill.
this is fine, this level. Yeah, go across there. It's not so muddy.
Now it's flooded.
Oh my goodness. Not wading through that.
No.
Made it out the bog.
Yeah.
Back to the path.
Meanwhile, the more adventurous are ascending and descending the fells. We've got a picture of us sitting on there with all the snow, I think.
Oh yeah. I was thinking, had we come here when it was frozen over?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. It's a lovely. Oh no! You're a lovely big dog.
Imagine if we had George in the little red camper. Yeah, this was all thick woods last time we were here.
Yeah.
It's all been blatted by the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was nice to get back to the van, get a cup of tea on and have a little bit of lunch. We're using up the all bran and bananas.
How's your bran flakes?
Lovely. It's a beautiful day, but I've got that feeling again. And I think Carol has as well. Is it time to call it quits and go back home?
I'm not sure. I think so.
I think it is.
Yes.
There's some really big holes in this little lane.
Oh, that's a nasty one.
We've had to replace 2 shock absorbers in this van. Always the same, the rear near side.
Huge big hole.
There's no choice but to go into it.
Yeah.
There's a sudden drop on the right. I think that hasn't done any damage.
scrape something underneath, but
Yeah.
hopefully.
Check when we get down.
Yeah.
Higher ground clearance would be high on my list of things to change if I could. This is Lake Coniston, where Donald Campbell had his most tragic accident whilst attempting to break the water speed record. I'm going to stop in the town of Coniston just up ahead and take a look, see if I've damaged the van. If you're going to crawl under your van, make sure you do it somewhere safe like a car park. Can't see any damage under there. There's a saying, out of the frying pan into the fire, and this hill is about to take us into the fire. There we go. It's clear he wants me to go into that driveway.
So you can go in there.
I don't normally make use of people's driveways, but every now and then you've got no other choice.
Sun Hotel.
This is where Donald Campbell used to stay.
Yes.
Right here.
Right here. It's clear left.
Steep and sharp, just how we like 'em. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. This poor little truck's had a challenging day today.
Steep hills all round.
We're going
Straight up. Oh my god. You can make it.
It quickly became apparent that I was going to have to give this some welly and just pray we don't meet anyone. Say this is at its limit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get going again. Lots of people will give it a lot of gas and then try and go up the gears, and that will get you into real trouble. So the trick is keep it in first gear and just use accelerator sense to keep the engine running at its sweet spot.
You do if you meet something coming the other way.
I
They'd
just
have
don't believe I would. Well, they couldn't.
They'd have to give way to you, surely, but
We both have to stop and then
Yeah.
just sort it out.
how you'd get started again, I don't know.
I don't think I could,
No.
to be honest. It's too steep for it. It was
Yeah, struggling.
barely, had enough grip.
Yeah.
It's not the engine power, it's the grip from the tyres.
Tyres, yeah. Need to get those tyres changed, really.
Do you know that reverse gear is even lower than first gear on your vehicle? So if you really get stuck, it's often worth turning the vehicle around and giving it a go in reverse gear. And never be too shy to use your horn on the bends. A quick toot on the horn is a warning to oncoming drivers and also walkers as well.
They're running back to a passing place.
Yeah.
It's so narrow, you couldn't fit anybody down the side.
Worth beeping, isn't it?
Yeah. And flood here as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Nice view.
Yeah.
Well done, well done. Don't want to do that again in a hurry.
No, I didn't realise it was that tricky.
No.
This is Warner Scar, and I've got some lovely drone footage here, but sadly I lost it, and there's nothing I can do about that. Whilst we were sitting here, I checked the weather forecast, and the next week is going to be more driving rain. And when we saw that, the go home trigger finally clicked.
So it's M6 toll. It's 5 hours 58 no tolls, 5 hours 38 with tolls.
Okay, so let's go with toll, shall we? 5 hours 38. Okay, let's go. When you've got to go, you've got to go, and our time is up, folks. All right, Charlie.
Oh, it's getting nippy out there
It
now.
is nippy now, and it's going to be cold on the way. Easier going down than coming up.
Well, this bit, wait till you get to the really steep bit.
This is the steepest thing we've ever been up or down, I think. Even in first gear, it just runs away in a second. One last glimpse of Coniston, and we're on our way to the M6.
It's 5:35 now, and it says if we don't stop, we'll be home at 23:04.
We'll be stopping now, won't we?
Well, yeah, we will be stopping. We haven't eaten yet. The roads will be quiet.
Yeah, well, I'd rather drive now in nice weather than
Yeah, it's going to be
imagine
rain
spray on the
tomorrow.
motorway all the way down.
Yeah.
That would be, you know,
Miserable driving in
driving.
the rain.
Yeah. We've just passed Christine,
And Stephen and Sky
Country Van Life TV.
on their way back from the Isle of Skye
Yeah.
back to Norfolk. So this was the trip that beat us. We only managed to last 14 days. Well, that's the end of another series, folks. We thoroughly enjoyed it. If you want something else to watch, then we have plenty more for you in our playlists, perfect for a little bit of binge watching. We don't currently offer memberships or PayPal, but if you want to support us, then feel free to use the link in the description to help us to bring you more adventures in the Little Red Camper.